This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and this here is a story we knew already, but People magazine has decided they want to cover it now. Elon Musk and James Franco will testify for Amber Heard in upcoming trial with Johnny Depp. So, this is from March 21st, 2022, and I think this news is at least 10 days old already, but I guess people's a little slow. Let me read a bit of this, and I also want to talk about People and what your perception of Johnny Depp might be if you're reading People and not really understanding the court cases, the evidence, and the things Amber did, and just looking at headlines. Amber Heard is calling on several famous acquaintances for her upcoming defamation trial with ex-husband Johnny Depp. The Aquaman actress, 35, is being sued by Depp, 58, over a 2018 Washington Post op-ed in which she wrote about surviving domestic violence. Then they go on to note she never named him in the op-ed. And as we can see, they're starting from like really ground level here. They go on to mention that Heard wanted to dismiss the case, but they fail to mention that she wanted to dismiss it. That really annoyed the court. It wasted the court's time. That was a tactic to stall. It was a last desperate resort. But they don't word things like that. So this is why the writing is really bad. It's really out of reality. It's very fluffy. It's very generalized. Then they get into the fact that Amber claims she confided in Franco. Now my problem is this. I think she set up seeds. She set up safeguards. So what she'll do is she'll tell Franco a set of lies, so in case anybody ever asked him, or in case it ever went to court, or something like that, she's told him in private she was abused. So it doesn't matter so much what Franco and Musk have to say, because we got to go by evidence. We got to go by the physical, tangible pieces of evidence we have. So for me, I don't know. They're just opinions out there for them. I'm curious, sure, but legally, what difference does it make if they could just make up shit? I guess they could catch her in the lies she made up with them, but if they say things in isolation, or if they get it right, you know, doesn't seem so useful. And People throws in all these related article suggestions, which I don't like so much. So this one, related. They're gonna have a documentary series on Depp vs. Heard. And in that picture there, I think she used the entire stick of lipstick on her mouth. Just all of it. Alright, let's move on. And in the middle here, they ask you to sign up for their newsletter. No thank you. They get into the Rum Diary. Feels like a time capsule here. The Rum Diary, Musk, Franco. What do you got to say, People? I mean, People, the magazine, not like you guys watching and listening. That was confusing. It's their fault. And this one here is the one I really hate. Because if you're just someone skipping through, not knowing so much about the trial, you see Johnny Depp agrees to resign from Fantastic Beasts' role after losing wife-beater libel case. So you would think that if you knew nothing, well, he must have resigned because he knew he was guilty. I mean, logically, that could be a reason, but the real reason, I think, is he was thankful to J.K. Rowling for putting him in it in the first place. He didn't want to cause a big scene, and he was making it easy on the company because he has a ton of evidence on his side that he didn't do this. But as a headline, it could be twisted pretty easily. They gotta mention her baby. Meanwhile, Heard became a mom. She welcomed in her first baby, but they don't mention it was a surrogate, which isn't extremely important, but worth mentioning because it's a fact. And it looks like one of Heard's representatives actually submitted a statement to People. I mean, why not? I'm sure they like People. They cover the wide spectrum of news here. They got Paul Bettany in there. They got Brian Cox in there. So they're kind of on the ball with this case, but their generalizations are just kind of nauseating. They've got going on 8 million followers on Twitter, which is pretty good. So again, like I said, if you're one of those people in the general public just reading this and not knowing the details, then you probably think this is like a 50-50 case here. You just would have no way to know by reading people. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.